Alright boys, in this video I'm gonna be making kind of like a segment, kind of like episodes on cars, if you would say. Anyways, on this episode it is going to be a 2014 Volkswagen Beetle. Yes, I said Volkswagen Beetle, Rline convertible turbo. It has a turbo in there. Not too familiar with Volkswagen engines. Now I am, because, well, I'll tell you more about it. Stick around. Anyways. Alright guys, let me show you what is going on right here. I got the oil drained, the intake, the timing chain cover, cylinder head cover, oil, the turbo, exhaust outlet, whatever, the high pressure valve, the high pressure fuel pump, the head gasket, the two cams, the timing chain kit right here that I took off, and we have the oil pump over here. And check it out, these are the intake valves that I took out, bent exhaust valves. I have everything here for reassembly. Check it out guys, I had this guy up here cleaning, but there was so much carbon buildup, like there was so much carbon buildup. So I'm gonna get my Dremel tool. I'll show you what's going on here. I get my Dremel tool, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is like caked on in there. It's nasty. Anyways, I'm gonna get my Dremel tool and just go on the insides, get as much out as I can. I'm not gonna touch these. Alright guys, like I was saying, I'm gonna clean that guy up real good. These cars do have a lot of carbon buildup. I'm gonna check this little piece out. Well, everything's off right now. You can see it right there. I'm just waiting on the timing chain kit. Got the whole top of the engine out. Put some oil in there to see if there's any leakage, escapage. I'm gonna do a leak down test whenever I install everything. Very nice car for the summer, for like a young lady, young person. Has leather, has everything you can want in here. This is like the upgraded package. Everything's really nice in shape. It has 60,000 miles on it. Alright, one thing about these Volkswagens is, see how this one's missing? These have lug nuts that lock, have a special key to take them off right here. I had to beat the shit out of it. I had to beat the shit out of the lug nut just to get it off. Put a socket in there. This thing kept spinning until it broke. It was like a hairline crack there. I stuck a screwdriver. Finally started spinning with the lug nut. Took that off for like, that was at least a 4 or 5 hour job that I was doing. Pissed me the fuck off. Anyways, I'm just waiting on the parts. I'm on the last process of putting this engine back together. Put everything back. The timing chain cover is going on right now. I already have the gasket on there. I'll just show you what's going on over here. Super windy. I'm trying to get this done fast because that cover on already. Got the timing chain on and everything. I'm just gonna put that, slap on everything back. Try to crank it, see if it starts. Easy access through the bottom. You can see the new timing kit. I have to hurry up because there's a lot of wind and sand is getting in there. It's like a construction site over here, and there's too much sand blowing with the wind. It's getting in there, and the engine, I'm gonna get this done quick, then crank her over and let's see if she runs. Alright guys, check this out. This is the vacuum pump driver. For some reason this little piece, the whole mechanism that makes the actual pump work, was just thrown to the side. Like visible to the side underneath the battery. Kind of like hidden. This car was at a mechanic shop, and I believe the guy took this out. Conspiracy theory. I believe the mechanic took this. He knew how this thing worked and what would happen if he took this piece out. The brakes wouldn't work. The flaps on the manifold would stay stuck open. So this was just shoved to the side. Kind of like put this to the side so I know where it is, just so I can service the brakes, charge the customer more. I read online, Naptown Tuner and all these other people, very good helpful videos. I looked at their videos, and all of them had this little piece right here, which creates the vacuum, the suction. Yeah, that's way better. It just slid in there. Luckily I didn't throw this afterwards, because I did finish up the whole engine. Everything worked properly. Nothing blew up. It was just this piece. I'm gonna put this back. I took out the manifold. I have that dipping in degreaser. Took the vacuum pump off. The brakes weren't working. The intake manifold flaps were getting stuck. It kept throwing me a code. If this is it, if this really happened, that mechanic is a piece of shit. So anyways, I'm gonna put this on. Hopefully it works. If it does, I'll record it and upload it. So here we go. Alright guys, it's video day. Let's check it out. There it is. Get in this little beauty. Let me show you if it has any codes in this. It is on the process of already leaving to the auction. Starting this baby up. So look at that. Will you look at that, boys? Zero fault code readings, guys. Zero. Just what I like and what was looking for on this rebuild. As you can see, I'm gonna scroll through the options. All right, this car has 66,446 miles on it. It should go for a good penny, but what I said I liked is no engine codes on this whatsoever. I identified the codes. It threw me 3 codes. I'll go over it in the video. Addressed them and corrected them properly, so I'll talk more about them in the video. Overall, I really liked how the interior in this car came out. Really nice. If I did not own a business and if I did not need the money, I would not sell this car. Just got the truck loaded up, the little car on a Monday. I thought it was gonna be lower than that, but it does not have that squat that you don't want. Make sure everything's hooked up. These don't need a pin, so make sure you got all your paperwork before you even go. All right, double check everything always. Straps, back this little bumper thing. Oh, I forgot to put it on. Oh, you gotta be careful when you're doing this, guys. Scratch the shit out of it. Forgot to put the car emergency brake. Okay, man, I'm gonna, where I load up, hit the road. It's a 2-hour drive. Hopefully everything goes good. You wanna do your pre-trip. Make sure you do your pre-trip on every single road trip. You don't want no accidents, guys. Heading to San Antonio to drop it off at the Mannheim. I already have my run number. See how she does. Wow, they were super loose, bro. Alright, boys, it's a done deal. We're in the sketchiest fucking place in San Antonio right now. Sketchy, that guy's been driving around for all this time. I'm gonna close my door before someone hops in and takes my ride. Alright, guys, trailer dropped off. Just get the number. Everything is in good condition. Just to document it. I don't want them saying I damaged it or something. Charge me more. Everything's in good condition. I'm just gonna unhook and go home already. I'm tired. I want to go home. Everything's unhooked. Let's go. All right, boys, dropped off the car. Hopefully it goes for a good price on Wednesday. It's only like 2 days away. Today's Monday. I'll keep you all posted. I'm eating a brisket sandwich and potato salad from Parador. Oh man, it's so good. Check out episode 2. I will disclose more information on the car, more than I did on this little episode. So yeah, guys, we're rolling, guys. All right, guys, so like I said, I bought it for $1,400 a minute. Right now, in total, around $1,800 to $1,850. You tell me if that's a good deal. For me, I'll take that any day. If you want to see what it's sold for, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be posting the other video on what it's sold for at Mannheim in about 4 to 5 days. So if you're doing this by yourself, just rent out a trailer. U-Haul has a bunch of them. And work-wise, I did put in at least 4 days of my time because I took my time. I saw a video. I put up a diagram and I wanted everything to be within specs. Torque-wise, all the bolts on the head, on the cylinder head, on the camshaft cover, what proper silicone to use on the head. So anyways, parts are around $350. I was really surprised I sourced out parts that cheap. I was really surprised, especially at this time right now. I brought these 2 head bolts because I ordered, this is the one I stripped. I don't know if you can see in there. I just stripped it. It has nothing to latch onto. I stripped the shit out of this, went inside, took a 10-minute break, cooled down. So I went to O'Reilly's, bought a bolt stripper. As you can see, it caught on nicely on this guy and removed it with no problem. The head bolts that I ordered, they were completely different. These have a washer on them already. These don't. I did reuse the old bolts, just one I replaced with the new head bolts. They are different, but the same size. I measured and everything was the same. And so that was a problem. Another thing, I'll put a picture right here and the video about the special keys you need to remove the tire. They have locking wheel lug Now, they have a special key you need to buy from Volkswagen. You can't just buy a generic one from AutoZone, Walmart, O'Reilly's, or Advanced. You literally have to order it from Volkswagen or anyone else that's selling it through Amazon or some other third-party company. Anyways, if you're gonna be working on Volkswagen, just buy the special key and get it over with. It's only like $13. Anyways, alright guys, another thing that really tripped me out was when I first got the car, I removed the battery. Luckily the battery, I salvaged it. I recharged it with my charger, and luckily it charged to full capacity and it worked. On the bottom of the battery there was this plastic piece. I'll put the picture up here. I never knew what that was. I came to the conclusion, let me reopen the vacuum pump. I took it apart. I inspected it. I don't know much about these cars, so I did not know the parts that went into the vacuum pump. I watched this video on, I believe it was Humble Mechanic. They were redoing a vacuum pump, and that piece that I had put on spare parts, I had to go look for it. I looked for it for like about 30 minutes, found it, brought it back. That little plastic piece that thing actually went in the vacuum pump. That's the whole mechanism that makes the vacuum itself. I believe the mechanic, took that piece off for some reason, told the customer, hey, you need brakes, I can diagnose your brakes for another 100, trying to squeeze out more money on the customer. I don't know, but that piece was legit put somewhere where it would not move, and that was kind of sketchy. Sure enough, I put the piece back, bolted everything back together. Brakes worked perfectly. So that was another little thing that I came across. Luckily, it was a quick fix. Anyways, after replacing everything, the car worked flawlessly. Anyways, if you like this video and want to see more, subscribe. Barely making this channel. I do have another channel. I'll link it down. Anyways, stay tuned for that other episode, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Let's go.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake